Welcome to the course format introduction video for MathAS. Today we're going to be looking at how to change your default homepage, looking at where you find the announcements and course calendars, accessing your course content through the ebook, the video lessons, your online homework assignments, practice tests, and tests, looking at late passes and how those work, and then also your online gradebook, how to check your progress, and then talking lastly about the proctored midterm and final. We'll go ahead and take a look at MathAS. If you want to head to the MathAS website here, we're going to enter in our username and password and hit login. And you'll see that your home screen looks just like this. I want you to head up to change user info right here. And first of all, we're going to check notify me by email when I receive a new message. This is a really nice feature because when your teacher maybe sends you a message through MathAS, it'll just get forwarded right to your email. So make sure that this email is what you want it going to. Then you also want to check new messages widget and new forum post widget and then hit update info. And you will see now my home screen looks like this, really nice. So I can see the new forum posts here. I can see if I have any new messages. And then I can go ahead and just click MAT08X Hybrid Fall 17 to head into my course. Right away when you log into your MathAS course, you will probably see a Start Here, Day 1, Click Here tab. If you go ahead and take a look at that, you'll see your very first announcement there. Usually you have a syllabus and due date confirmations assignment here. You will need to print and read the syllabus. This will probably be given to you either in an email or many times it is posted on the Canvas site as well, or I'll show you where it's also posted on here. You have your format video assignment that you're doing now. You see I've posted the syllabus here that you can click and it will launch a PDF. You will then have a syllabus quiz possibly as well, depending on your instructor that you will need to do. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this tab. Next, you can see that the student notebook for this class is a PDF version. You have the option of purchasing this from the bookstore, which I would highly recommend. It's very inexpensive there. If you would like, you can just use the PDF version or send it to your favorite printer. That's where you're going to find that link. Next, you may or may not see the calendar depending on how your instructor chooses to set it up. Every instructor does it differently. But next we have a calendar. If you click on any of the dates, you can see right down here what's going to be due on that day. I want to also show you that you can expand this by choosing how many ever weeks you want, which is kind of nice if you want to see multiple weeks in a row. If you look here next to each assignment, you'll see that I have a link that says use a late pass. Again, your instructor may or may not choose late passes. If they do allow late passes, here's where it would be. If you click that use a late pass, it's going to give you just a little message that says, you know, the stipulations of the late pass for your class. You can hit yes, redeem a late pass. And as soon as that happens, you'll notice that it's now been moved for how many days that your instructor allows you to use that late pass for. Some instructors do 24 hours all the way up to about a week. Next, we have the announcements tab. I've posted one introductory announcement here. If you are taking this in an online setting, the announcements are going to be where your instructor is communicating with you. So you will want to make sure and always check this red announcements tab to see current due dates, any announcements for the class, etc. Next, you'll see we have the syllabus calendar, instructor, tutoring, textbook, additional information. Again, this might look a little bit different depending on your course. We've got a paper calendar of due dates here that you can take a look at. Again, another copy of the syllabus. You've got instructor information, some tutoring and resources here at Phoenix College, textbook resources, and video help. For this course, you will notice that we are not going to be using the textbook. Really, it's going to be more of a resource. So I would not recommend printing this or purchasing this from somewhere. You can just use the PDF version. There's also an online textbook. I also want to bring your attention here to this virtual manipulatives. We're really going to be using this in class and going to be encouraging you to use this at home. So please take a look at this. In fact, we'll just click it and see. You can see we've got base 10 blocks, integer chips, all kinds of good stuff that we'll be addressing in the different lessons. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I can click my MAT08X Hybrid Fall 17 to go back to my kind of home page, and you can see it takes me back home. The Discussion Question Forum and Math Lounge. This is really great. You're going to find some interesting posts in here. So here's one, how to get help quicker, searching old posts. If you're stuck, Google it. You can also add a thread, and if there's a question that you're really stuck on, this is a great place to post it and check to see if your classmates are able to help you with that, etc. Next, I'm going to talk to you about how to access your course content. So I would, if your instructor does use the course calendar, I would not recommend clicking on the assignments from here. And here's why. When I click on an assignment, you'll see that it's going to give me the video lesson. And then you can actually just watch it from here by clicking the button.
Welcome to a lesson.
In order to get your credit, you're going to check the box and hit submit. I will give you a word of warning. We can tell how long you watch the videos, and you're really going to get the most out of this course by watching the videos the entire amount and taking notes. That's really important. Once you check the box and hit submit, you'll notice that you get your full points there. You can always go back and watch this video again by hitting try another similar question. So you'll notice that you still have the credit in the gradebook, but it will go back to normal so that you could click it and watch it again if you did want to do that. So even though you can access the videos from there, if you actually go down here to Chapter 1 Whole Numbers and click this, you'll notice that we actually have links to each of the textbook sections on here, which is really nice. And then even under 1.1, you've got the text there, you've got the video and the assignments. So this is really the best way to access your coursework. Heading back to the home page now, you'll see all your different chapters here. There is a tab here for the midterm and a tab for the final. The midterm and the final for this class must be proctored. If you're taking this online, it will be through a testing center of your choosing or possibly even proctoru.com. If you're taking this as a face-to-face class, that will be proctored in class. These tests are password protected, just so you know. Next, I want to show you about messages. So if we send you a message, if you click this messages right here, you will see that there will be a message there from us that you can read. So make sure you check those as well. And then you can also send messages to your classmates, which is really kind of nice through the site. Next, we'll hit Gradebook. And you can see here are all our assignments. Again, you'll see that this use a late pass link is here that you can use to apply a late pass towards an assignment. If you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that you have two columns here, past due and past due and attempted. You really just want to focus on the past due. That's going to be your most current grade of what you currently have in the course. I think that should be just about it. Feel free to contact your instructor for any questions or more information, and welcome to class. Here's to a great semester.